All right, moving on to our Wonderkid to watch. We have a Man City young player. He is, a player that's starting to break into the Manchester City squad. After all, there has been injuries with Manchester City with Aguero and Jesus over the past season, and with Aguero out for a large period now, we have a player in Liam Delap, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He is the son of Rory Delap, who is a solid, Premier League player. He's played for Stoke City and, played really well for them. But he is, starting to make a name for himself. What he did in the Carabao Cup, and now there's reports that he might be playing more in the Premier League, and he was a substitute on the bench, but he hasn't gotten those minutes yet. But it's looking like it's slowly beginning to come about. And there's a lot of comparisons to him and Erling Haaland in terms of physicality and just goal scoring ability. He's over 6 foot. He's 6'1", and he is a overall, I'd say, steadfast player. He has the strength for his age. That's not something you see common, and we saw that with Erling Haaland, and that's what helped him break out and have such a good breakout season as a star player because of his physicality at such a young age, and that could be useful. I mean, especially in the Premier League where you need to have strength. And he's 6'1". He has great aerial ability, and more importantly, he can score goals for Man City. And with Man City, they played not that well against Leeds, and Liam Delap and other youth players might have opportunities to be brought in. And there's comparisons again, like I said, to Erling Haaland, and that very much could be the case. Manchester City has a whole plethora of talent in their youth squads, and he is looking like he could fulfill that. But it's honestly, we're gonna have to see if Pep Guardiola is gonna give him a chance, and whether he wants to or not, he might be forced to because of the injuries that he's facing. His injury situations are terrible, and he's having to bring in players from the academy, players from the youth sides, and that is needed because of those injuries. And Liam Delap, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, is going to be given a chance ideally for him, and we can see more of what he's capable of, and hopefully he makes a good impression, and hopefully if the speculation around his potential is true, then we are seeing a great player in the makes, and for a great player for Manchester City that could replace Sergio Aguero in the future, with Aguero getting older, Jesus also, having some injury issues here and there. But Jesus, just a backup striker, just some competition between those two would be useful for Manchester City and just give more depth in that role.